This story is real, documented, and based on true events. And at the end of this video, we will show you the actual photos of the man and the archived images connected to the case. New York, the city of lights, noise, and skyscrapers. But behind the glow, there are shadows, shadows heavy enough to hide one of the darkest stories in American crime history. The story of a man who lived a terrifying double life. By day, he was calm, polite, an ordinary employee, a husband, a father, nothing strange about him. But by night, he transformed into something no human mind is prepared to understand. He is Richard Cottingham, known by the newspapers of the 1970s as the Torso Killer. It all began in 1970, just one street away from Times Square, in a small, aging hotel. Inside room 417, a hotel employee made the discovery. Guests had complained about smoke leaking from under the door. He opened it, expecting a fire. He didn't find flames. He didn't find a broken machine. He didn't even find chaos. What he found instead shook New York to its core. On the bed lay a body without a head, without arms, without legs. Only a torso. Nothing else. The room was spotless. No blood, no mess, no fingerprints. As if the killer wasn't human, but a precision machine controlled and terrifyingly meticulous. Investigators immediately understood this wasn't the work of a beginner or a random attacker. This was someone who knew exactly what he was doing. Someone who planned every move. Someone who did not want the victim to ever be identified. And this was only the beginning. Over the next years, more bodies appeared. Mutilated victims in hotel rooms. Women who vanished without a trace. Late-night screams reported by guests, and strange metallic noises coming from behind locked doors. Fear slowly crept through Manhattan. The most chilling part. The killer's double life. Richard Cottingham was married. He had children. Neighbors described him as a calm, quiet man. His co-workers saw him as harmless, even shy, but beneath the normal face lived another person, a predator who spent nights wandering the streets of Times Square, booking hotel rooms like any traveler and leaving the next morning as if nothing had happened. In 1980, everything changed. A young woman managed to escape his attack, ran into the street, alerted the police, and Cottingham was finally arrested. But the real shock came later, during interrogation. Detectives sat across from him, waiting for panic, or regret, or guilt. Instead, he looked at them calmly, almost bored. And when they asked him how many victims he had, he smiled. "More than you think," he said. Over the years that followed, Cottingham continued confessing slowly, deliberately. revealing crime after crime, victim after victim, hotel after hotel, until investigators estimated his victim count at over 80. Some believe the real number is even higher. He was sentenced to life in prison, and to this day, many detectives are convinced that the full truth of the torso killer has never been uncovered. This is not just a crime story. It is the story of a man who lived in two separate bodies, the body of a gentle, ordinary human, and the body of a monster hidden behind the face of normal life. And now, to truly understand who the torso killer was, we will show you the real archival photographs, images from the original investigation, and the face behind one of New York's most terrifying cases.